If you'd like to get yourself comfy, Raina, I'm going to press on my recording here. It's going to make you a recording. And then I'm going to start to talk and you just follow my instructions. So, if you open your eyes to start with, on this look. Touching there, your legs not crossed. What we're going to do is you look up as high as you can as if you're looking into your own eyebrows. Drawing a long, deep breath. With your eyes still rolled up, just release that breath out, then another breath in. Right into your belly, breathe up into the top of your head, eyes still rolled up, releasing that breath out, and then a third breath when you're ready. Now, as you release this third breath, you're going to start to drag your eyelids down whilst you're still looking up, and that's going to cause your eyelids to bounce and flutter just like REM, like REM sleep, and then just close your eyes all the way down, lock shut, lock tight. Just forgetting all about your eyes now, Irina. And just breathing steadily now as the muscles and the nerves in and around your eyes are becoming heavier, droopy now, drowsy. Forget all about your eyes and just allow a nice drifting, floating feeling to roll down your body from the top of your head, all the way down out through your fingers and down throughout your toes. Dropping your chin a fraction. As your eyes feel glued shut, sealed shut, locked together. You're picturing in your mind now 10 steps just dropping down in front of you. That's what I want you to do. Just picture in your mind 10 steps dropping down in front of you. As you drop your chin a fraction or two, you get that same looking down sensation that you get when you look over a balcony or down your flight of stairs. As I count you backwards, you're now going to see your feet, hear your feet, even feel them as they make contact with each of the steps. Moving on to step 10 right now. As each muscle, every nerve turns loose, lets loose. As you go deeper, taking step 9, you can see your feet, feel them treading each step, drop down, placing your next foot on step 8. Numbered steps, you can feel all the muscles in your scalp relaxing now and your facial expression dropping into serenity. As taking step 7, your neck releases, your jaw unwinds, and you can hear your feet making contact with step 6 as muscles and nerves turn loose. Just let loose and you drift deeper down onto step 5. Now you're already halfway. You all just gently allow yourself to calmly choose to easily move on over to a much deeper level and taking step 4 now. Every sound, every noise, every movement around just serves to carry you deeper and further into this healing time, the most liberating and empowering level of mind. Step 3, last wisps of tension. They've left your body now just like smoke drifting away on a gentle breeze down onto step 2. You gently choose to calmly allow yourself to easily go deeper and deeper and deeper. And deeper simply means you're going deeper into that awareness of yourself. As you take step 1, just sleep deeply. Every time I click my fingers and say the word deeper, you go deeper into that awareness of yourself, listening now with your subconscious mind. Your conscious mind just drifts away, because hypnosis isn't about being asleep. It's about drifting in a close awareness with your calm genius self, the life-saving side of you, connecting now with the pure power of your calm genius self, that when your noisy conscious mind is distracted, is completely connected to all hopeful, helpful, healing suggestions. This is about being at a level where you prove to yourself you are in charge of your life. You're in charge of yourself right now. Your mind accepts whatever you tell it. And you've been telling yourself things that have led to you feeling that you struggle with English, that you don't sound clear, and that it's not easy to understand you, and that you need to have your volume turned up. That's what you've said to me as you've come in here today, Irina, at the age of 40. You said, feel I struggle with English. I'd like to sound clearer, a bit more easily understood, and to speak up, because sometimes at work, when I need to speak, I just don't say anything. And although hypnosis has helped me already to talk to other people, there seems to be a bit of a blocker at work. We're going to look at the reasons why you've told yourself a story about not being understood, specifically in English. Maybe not being understood in your own native tongue sometimes, but not being understood. And the thing about the English, this is just a sleep of the nervous system, so that your subconscious mind can do all the work and you don't need to do anything at all. The eyes are glued shut, sealed shut, locked together, actually fused together. So much so that even thinking about opening your eyes is something you can't even be bothered with. So I want you to imagine your eyes glued shut, sealed shut, locked together. I ask you to try and open them. It just feels like way too much work. Eyes glued shut, sealed shut, locked tight. Trying to open your eyes. Find them to be heavy, glued shut, sealed shut, locked tight. Just allow yourself to drift deeper, sink deeper, go deeper. That's perfect. Eyes glued shut, sealed shut, locked tight. Try to open your eyes. Just find them to be heavy, glued shut, sealed shut, locked tight. Drift deeper, sink deeper, go deeper. One more time, eyes glued shut, sealed shut, locked tight. Try to open your eyes. Just find them to be locked shut, sealed shut. Drift deeper, sink deeper, go deeper. That's perfect. In this sleep of the nervous system, your mind's going to show you the things in your childhood that made you believe that you weren't heard properly, and it will quite simply release that for you so that you feel that you are heard clearly, speak clearly. Because this was something that happened when you've not been on the planet for that many years, that made you think, I'm not heard, I'm not understood, I'm not smart, I'm not clever, I'm not clear. We're going to look at the little child as you and understand why you feel at 40, when I know how good you English is and how easily you communicate, why you still believe inside that you're struggling to speak, to be heard, to be understood. So as I count you backwards from 5 to 1, you're going to go right back to the first scene, place, event and time. That's everything to do with you forming these beliefs about your English not being good enough. So count back. You're going to go back to a scene. It's everything to do with how, where, why and when you were in ever got the limiting belief that your English wasn't very good, you couldn't be understood or heard. You're going back to the how, where, why and when you formed these negative beliefs about yourself, so they can't be in the way anymore. On the count of 5, drifting right back now. This vivid, vital, crucial, absolutely significant scene that's everything to do with the how, where, why and absolute when you acquired the belief that you couldn't be heard or understood. Count of 4, years younger, counts of 3 and 2. You're becoming smaller, lighter, shorter as now. On the count of 1, the years, months, weeks and days are peeling away from your body. You drift right back like a little detective to the how, where, why and when you came to believe that you couldn't be heard or understood. Just be there right now. The scene your mind is showing, are you inside or outside? Daytime or nighttime? Inside or outside? On your own or someone else around? No. How old are you in this scene right now? 2. Repeating after me. I'm Irina. I'm inside at nighttime.
I'm inside at nighttime.
I'm 2 and I'm feeling.
2 and I'm feeling.
Finish your sentence quick as you can.
Good.
And I'm also feeling.
So feeling calm.
And I'm also feeling.
Relaxed.
I love this. Relax, so you can see your mind is in charge, and even though it's being asked for a show me what's wrong, it's showing you what's right. Because to remove your focus from what's wrong is how you make things right, which is why hypnosis works. Your mind's amazing. Repeat after me. I'm 2. I feel good, calm, and relaxed because.
I'm 2. I feel good, calm, and relaxed because.
Finish the sentence. It's sorry.
Comfortable.
Comfortable. And it's comfortable because.
It's warm.
It's warm. Describe to me the scene. I'm comfortable and warm because.
I'm comfortable and warm because I stayed in my bed.
I've stayed in my bed. I've stayed in my bed because.
I can't walk.
I can't walk. And I can't walk because.
But I think I'm smaller.
I think I'm smaller than you, so. Yeah. So when I think about whether or not I can walk yet, the answer is.
No.
No. Do you want to get out of bed?
No.
Happy to lay there.
Yes.
But you couldn't walk yourself out of there if you wanted because you've not got full control over your legs yet. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm laying in bed, feeling good and calm and relaxed, comfortable and warm. Taking another long deep breath. Time of day is it?
Day.
All night?
Day.
Daytime. Feeling into what you can hear. Ears wide open. The thing that I can hear as I'm laying in my bed nice and warm is, what can you hear as you're laying in bed nice and warm?
Birds.
Birds.
Yes, I feel now I'm in the big bed from the house which we where I lived for 11 years.
So I'm in the big bed.
Yes.
Whose bed is that?
In the bedroom, we slept all together there.
Yeah.
Family bed. Family bed.
So how many of you is in the family bed when you all sleep together in the family bed?
Mom, dad, and my brother. 4.
And when I think about laying in my own bed and laying in the family bed, I prefer
In my own bed as an adult thinking.
but being in your 2-year-old's body, taking a long deep breath, being 2, laying there. I'm 2 and I prefer to be in which bed?
Parents bed, the big bed.
Yeah. Because I'm 2. Yeah. And I like to be with my family and it seems nice and normal to be there, I would imagine. Is that another thing that's quite normal in your culture to
Yes, it's normal and was kind of a long space.
there's lots of space.
Yeah.
Big bed, lots of space. And it's lovely. Yeah. And what's the one thing that you might do that might get you as you have to go back to your own bed? If you're supposed to be going to sleep, what might be the thing that might cause you to have to go back into your own bed? If you make a load of noise, will you be able to stay in there?
Yes,
You will.
we didn't have another bed kind of room to sleep.
All right, so this is just
Yes.
your mind looking at the difference between in bed by yourself, feeling good and calm and relaxed, and in the family bed, and the differences between the two. Is there anything else you want to tell me about this scene?
In the family bed, I don't lay down. I seated. I still seated.
And I don't lay down in the family bed because
It's day night. It's not sleeping time.
I sat in my parents' bed during the day because
I feel comfortable and it's playing, relaxing, just stay chill and relax.
chilled and relaxed in bed,
Yes.
quiet, feeling good, calm and relaxed.
Yes.
Just allowing your system to feel that then. Just knowing the feeling of feeling good, feeling of feeling calm, and the feeling of feeling relaxed. And they're all fairly similar, probably. But putting your hands on where the feeling of I feel good is in your system, like a pin in a map, you can feel where I feel good lives. Show yourself with your hands where I feel good is in your system.
Good here, my chest.
Yeah, just allowing it to melt like a ice cream that's been left out in the sunshine, just allowing it to very quickly just melt with the great heat that's pouring onto it. Trickling and trickling, lump getting smaller, turn it to liquid. The liquid moving around like a washing machine, round and round it goes. And then any moment now, as it's just washed away the tension from the muscles and soothe the nerve endings so they don't have to fire and keep telling the muscles to hold on anymore. It's just moving. Muscles and nerves relax. Which direction is it moving in, going through your body to find its exit?
In legs, I feel kind of tension from here to bottom, the whole leg.
So allowing that energy to pour down your legs. Allowing it to pour down your legs, pour down your legs, pour down your legs.
Feel like restless leg.
Just allowing it to pour down your legs. Where's its exit from your body? Down your legs, back up your legs. To your shoulders, down your arms, down your fingers. Is that how it feels?
I feel my fingers on you.
Allowing the energy to pour out of your fingers. Know what colour it is as it goes out into your arm. What colour is it? I feel good is the colour of yellow. Or into your aura background to power you up. Your energy, feelings, emotions, movement, tension created within your body, melted, allowed to move, let through, let out, allowed to come back round on a circuit to power you up instead of fighting your own feeling, causing resistance, which uses energy, tires you out. Just allowing the energy to be there, to melt, to move, to flow through, out, round, back to power you up, creating energy instead of resisting movement. Just allowing whatever's there in that scene. Very gently fade away. Your mind's going to take you back to a second scene. The second scene, your mind has got lined up ready for you is to do with these feelings of not being understood and not being heard. Count of 5, your mind's zooming back. Count of 4, years and years younger. 3 and 2, smaller, lighter, shorter. On the count of 1, it's months, weeks and days, peel away from your body again as you're drifting right back to this next scene that's connected all to do with when you first came to believe that your English wasn't good or you wouldn't be heard or understood. Just be there right now. In the scene your mind is showing, inside or outside?
Inside.
Daytime or nighttime?
Daytime.
On your own or somebody there? How old are you in this scene right now? Perfect. Repeat after me. I'm Irina, I'm 7 and right now I'm feeling.
I'm 7 and right now I'm feeling.
Finish the sentence quick as you can.
Impassioned.
Impassioned.
No, I don't have patience. Impatient.
No patience.
No patience, yes.
No patience. I'm also feeling.
In a rush.
In a rush. And I'm also feeling.
I want to go.
To go. I've got no patience and I'm in a rush and I want to go because
I don't like where I am.
Don't like where I am because
I feel pressure.
And the pressure is because of. Describe to me the scene. I feel pressure and I want to go because. Where are you?
Not sure exactly where I am. Maybe in the house or at school or no idea.
Taking a long deep breath as the picture becomes apparent and it all fills in and you hear what you can hear and smell what you can smell and it becomes obvious whereabouts you are. Taking a long deep breath, and I know that the feeling of no patience and rushing is there, but you know where it is and you allow it to melt, 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 melt so that your patience is building and you can just take a look around and see where you are. And as the scene fills in, tell me, you feel like you don't like the pressure here because whereabouts are you? I'm in the
Nursery.
nursery.
Nursery was my first contact with English and
I'm in nursery. It's my first contact with English and I'm feeling under pressure and like I've no patience. I want to rush and go. Ears wide open. There's something they're saying to you. It's probably trying to teach you English. What do you hear as your ears are wide open? The thing I can hear, Victoria, is I can hear.
I don't know what I can hear, but I know then I choose to learn and study French instead of English.
Oh. And I've decided on French because what are you thinking about English?
I didn't like it.
I don't like it because
I don't know, I felt hard to learn and
it feels hard.
Hard. No attractions, don't know.
No attraction.
Hard to understand. 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 Hard to understand.
Right, so you've got a scene here, your mind has shown you, you've asked the question at 40 years old, why do I feel I struggle with English, don't sound clear and don't understand. 7 years old, you've got a mantra, I don't like English, it's hard, there's no attraction there, and it's difficult to understand.
Yep.
And it's making me feel like I've got no patience, I want to rush, and I want to get out of here. I'm pressured. At age of 7, that's what you've got. Your mind's going to show you the same.
It was before 7.
And it is what? How old? 5. It's okay. You're always 2 years ahead every time. It's to try to blame yourself. If anybody wants to know why they do that, it's to try to make it like you're the one at fault. If you make yourself a bit older, you should have known better. That's what that is. But just allowing that scene to drift away. It's very gently. Your mind starts to zoom back again. It's got another scene that's connected. Count of 5. Count of 4, years younger, 3, 2, smaller, lighter, shorter, count of 1. Time, the years, months, weeks, days peel away as you're going right back to this scene when you came to believe that English were too hard and you won't be understood and you'd be rubbish at it. Just be there right now in the scene your mind is showing. Inside or outside?
Inside.
Daytime or nighttime?
Day.
How old are you in this scene right now?
10.
10, and I'm feeling
Still impatient.
Impatient. This is hilarious. Sorry, go on, impatient, and I'm also feeling
To go.
I want to go, and I'm also feeling
Nervous.
nervous. And the feeling, I want to know the feeling. Wanting to go is the thing you want to do. The feeling when I want to go, is feeling.
I feel in the body, kind of, I want to run.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Trapped? Would you say?
Yes, trapped.
Restricted, would you say?
Restricted, yes, I can't move.
Trapped, restricted, can't move. And we've just spoken on a podcast about you being swaddled as a small baby, and that being one of the scenes when you very first came to have this done.
Yes, I feel like someone. I'm what's the name? I'm stuck on the chair. I'm someone kind of
Stuck on the chair.
yes.
Same way I was stuck in the bed when I was swaddled, but I'm stuck to the chair. I feel like I can't move. With a feeling of impatience. So you can see here at the age of 10, you're going against all your bodily instincts. You want to go and you're forcing yourself not to. You're just going against yourself, against your beliefs, against your gut instinct, aren't you? You're going completely against yourself because who's making you sit there?
I don't know, the teacher.
A teacher. And she's making me sit here. The teacher's made me sit here because
that was the rule.
That's the rule, because the rule for people who
was the first rule when we started school, 7 years.
Yeah, put your bum on the chair and don't take it back off. Is that
yes,
what you said?
And put your legs as I stay now, next to my body.
Yeah.
Don't move my hands, not legs, my hands.
So the teacher wants you to sit rigidly still.
Yes.
And that's the rule for everybody, is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't move.
Don't move.
Stay with the hands.
Don't move.
Next to the body.
And your hands next to your body.
Hands at the back or somewhere on the table.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can you see how that's just making you focus on your hands and where they are all the time, and you probably can't even concentrate to learn anything? Wow. Anything else to tell me about this scene? What study are you doing in this with this teacher?
Was kind of when was first day at school when she told us how to behave ourselves while she was learning us, teaching us. Kind of to in my mind now to be easier for her.
Yes, you can see the truth now. She taught us this because it's easier for her, not because it's good for us, not because it's beneficial. Yeah, but at the time you didn't know that. What benefit did you think at 10? What benefit I'm doing as I'm told and doing what she's telling me to do when I think it's going to benefit me
by being kind of she will see that I'm good and stay.
So good equals don't move your hands and keep still. Yeah.
Yes.
Good equals don't move your hands. Okie dokie. Righty ho. You can see how ridiculous it is, can't you? So just allowing whatever's in that scene just to drift off now. And then just turning your hands over into receiving position on your lap.
Huh? Oh,
Yeah. Just turn them over into receiving position on your lap. So left hand side of your body is most often connected to things in the past. A bad knee would be something that happened in the past. Maybe. And then the right hand side of your body is usually connected to your future, worries about the future or signalling about the future. In your left hand here, you've got your 3 scenes that your mind has shown you at 3 different ages. And in your right hand here, you've got yourself today, age 40, Irina. Irina, age 40, has said, tell me why I feel struggle with English. Don't sound clear enough, don't get understood. I need to turn my volume up, especially at work. Your mind says quite clearly, no problem, I can show you that. It shows you when you were 2, when you felt good and calm and relaxed and comfortable and warm, staying in bed at home, not going anywhere. And that was the right place to be, to feel comfortable and the best thing to do, stay in bed at home. It then shows you why. It shows you yourself at 5 when you have to go to nursery and get out of the warm bed and go to nursery when you're a bit older, so growing up in a good thing here. You have to be in the classroom being made to feel like you want to run, rush, no patience, pressured. It's all in nursery and they're already trying to teach you at the age of 5 about English. You've decided you don't like English at the age of 5, that it's hard, there's no attraction toward speaking the language or learning it, and that it's difficult to understand. And then you look at you at 40, why you still, even though I understand you very well, you still think you're not very good at English. And mind shows you what you were thinking at 5. Then your mind shows you what you were thinking at 10 about learning in general. So firstly, your mind shows you, why did I not like English? First off, why do I not want to do O? Because it's easier to be in bed when I'm 2. Second off, why don't I like English? We see why you don't like English. They've introduced it very early. You didn't like it. You've decided on French, so English is out the window. But now you live in England. So then it shows you at 10 about the learning part of it. Even if it's not English, about the learning part of life. Nervous, trapped, restricted. The teacher saying, sit on the chair. So, first day at this school, is this first day at new school if you're 10 or are you younger than 10?
was 7 first day.
So, and they say, show me the boy 7 and I'll show you the man, you know. You're innocent until you're 7. Everything they do or say to you before you get to around sort of 8, when you start to realise, it all just lands so heavy, so hard, and is indoctrinated in when you're still innocent. Sorry, we should have got some tissues, shouldn't I? So, when your mind has shown you the scenes from the past about learning itself at 7 years old, don't move, sit on the chair, go against all of your bodily sensations, don't listen to yourself when you're telling yourself you want to run away. Like they've stuck you to the chair but without any glue, they've just stuck you to the chair just with suggestion. And it's only the same as the way that I've stuck your eyes shut with suggestion. And the eyes shut suggestion worked perfectly, and so does the sit on the chair even though you don't want to move. Because you're sitting there through fear. Through, if I don't do as I'm told, what will the repercussion be? And what is the repercussion for the children who don't sit still? Or does nobody move?
It wasn't a good thing.
If you move about, you get.
As I remember, was kind of she punched her nail in out of our ear. This is what but what happened to me, but my colleagues would maybe the ruler on the hand or
Ruler on the hand or her nail in the back of your ear. So you would try to sit still, wouldn't you, to avoid pain? So sitting very still to avoid pain. And then you see in later life, people who sit very still end up in pain because they're not moving enough. So it's all just time to flip the switch and go the other way. It's all right, darling. I know you've been sitting still, haven't you, and then causing yourself pain. It's all right, I mean, I'm here. So you can see quite clearly now, can't you, as you look from the left hand to the right, why your system would try to avoid English, learning in general, avoid English, avoid learning, and maybe even avoid getting out of bed and avoid pain. And there is no pain in the bed's comfortable. And that's why your mind has shown you that sitting very still causes pain and being in bed is comfortable. But it's all right because your mind's seeing that now. Your left hand's gone very cold in comparison to your right one. So as you look from the left hand to the right, just allowing your mind to see all of the things that that's caused in life, to be have to ignore yourself when you want to run. Perhaps. Sorry.
The office I stay still as well.
Yeah. So even at 40, I still stay still in the office. But you see, it was indoctrinated in, wasn't it? And that's what we're doing today. We're taking it out and getting rid of it. So as you look from the left hand to the right, your mind is seeing it obvious what all of this caused to happen in your life up here. It's seeing why it causes you to want to stay in bed. It's, you know, if you don't speak up at work and can't use your English at work, then you end up getting fired and being at home in bed. If you can't get understood, being at home feels more comfortable than being out. You can see how one thing's led to another and everything's crisscrossed. And as your mind is seeing quite clearly, looking at all the decisions you made to keep yourself safe, all the decisions you made about learning and whether or not it were any good, all the conclusions she came to about, well, at least if I fail, then and if I get taught, well, is it going to hurt me? And if I move, is someone going to hit me? You know where it's led in your life to have learned all of these things. And as your mind can see it all, and your mind looks from the left hand to the right and sees why any child who went through those situations that you went through would have felt how you did about getting up and going to work or learning or using that difficult language or letting anyone else be control. As your mind looks from the left hand to the right, it sees everything, it's all obvious and clear. And now we're just gonna, in a moment, drop back into each of the scenes to change them. Just taking a few long deep breaths. Your mind is seeing the links from the left hand to the right, opinions formed, conclusions made, limiting blocks and beliefs that you put in place to restrain your growth. We talked about growth earlier, that you wanted growth at work, but what you got often, and you could see women around you, what they often got was growth of the waistline and bigger dress sizes, looking for growth at work and not finding it, caused them to get growth in the physical body instead. And that happens to men and women. But all those questionable beliefs now, where your mind has said she wants growth and she ain't getting it at work, so I'll give it in a trouser size, or all of the blocks you put in the way that said don't get out of bed, have pain, stay in bed, all beginning to become apparent and obvious, so clear, all making sense that that's what hurt you. You're understanding whatever happened in them scenes can't hurt you anymore. You're picking it apart now to turn things the right way up and flip the switch for good, to change the narrative to someone who is heard and understood and progressing. So we're going to drop back into each of the scenes. Firstly, I want you to, have you got anything to say about what you see from left hand to right before I do drop into each scene?
No, it just came in my mind that Eric is staying at school as I stay. He's telling me that he stays still, he's listening, he's not moving. It's
Yeah.
boy, yeah, it's kind of the same.
And how old's your boy?
6.5.
Yeah. then you can see that your mind is taking you back to scenes that are all around his age, because this isn't just about you, it's about him as well. And when we heal ourselves, we heal our family line, we heal our children. He's saying that to you because he knows that that's what was in your mind when you were his age. You can hear it even though you don't tell it to him. Because you'd never say to your son here in England, sit still and keep your hands by your sides when you're at school, would you?
Oh,
No, but he's heard you see, without you even telling him. So you'll be able to tell him a little bit more about, or maybe just not mention that anymore. But we do have children. I have a friend up the road whose son actually, he goes to a private school, he's been given the option to work at a standing up desk because he can't sit down and sit still. And it's likely that his mother was probably hit with the ruler for moving about, talking too much, whatever it is they used to hit us for. Until I was 8, they were still hitting people in England with the ruler at school. And I used to say things like, my dad used to smack us if we misbehaved. It never did me any harm. Till I got regressed under hypnosis, and then I know exactly what harm it causes. And I'm not calling my dad wrong because I love him. Even though he's been gone 15 years, I love him. I know that he was doing his best. He was doing what his parents taught him. The school at the time when we went to school and got hit with the ruler were going by the rules set in place at the time. I'm not blaming anybody. All I'm doing is freeing people from the repercussions of those bad decisions. Nobody's fault, we don't care. What we care about is the freedom. Dropping yourself back into the scene where you two stayed in bed, comfortable and warm, feeling to the calm and the relaxed and the good feeling of the laying in the bed.
No, I don't like staying in the bed.
Because, yeah,
I want to go.
yeah. So, don't need to go. That's the feeling from the other two scenes interfering in this one. Just feel into the bed. Feel how lovely it is to feel comfortable. Feel how wonderful it is to be relaxed. Know that you don't have to move. That it's your time to lay in bed. That you don't have to be ill to lay in bed. Because that's the problem. If you tell yourself that laying in bed is wrong, then your body, when it needs to rest, will make you ill so you don't have to feel guilty. And you don't want to have to repeat after me, I don't want to have to be ill to lay in bed.
I don't want to have
To be ill.
To be ill to lay in bed.
I can lay in bed when I choose.
I can lay in bed when I choose.
Because that's not me.
Because that's not me.
I'm not two.
I'm not two.
It's not someone else's bed.
It's not someone else's bed.
I have my own bed.
I have my own bed.
I'm 40.
40.
I can relax without guilt.
I can relax without guilt.
That was taught to me.
That was taught.
And it's a lie.
It's a lie.
It's good to let my body rest.
It's good to let my body rest.
Dogs can rest for 11 hours a day.
Dogs can rest for 11 hours a day.
Bears sleep all winter.
Bears sleep all winter.
And as soon as I feel good when I rest,
and as soon as I feel good when I rest,
the rest can land.
The rest can land.
I can feel rested.
I can feel rested.
And powered up.
And powered up.
Because I know if I'm uneasy.
Because I know if I'm
uneasy and feeling guilty, I'm not resting.
I'm not resting.
But that's not me.
But that's not.
Because I'm 40.
Because I'm 40.
And I decide that I like to relax.
Because I decide that I like to relax.
And you know with hypnotherapy and what you've learned, that you absolutely have learned deep relaxation. Still having that scene to drift away. It's that 2-year-old with all that space feels wonderful in bed. Drop yourself into the second scene, where you're at the nursery, and you're looking at the English and thinking that it's no good, it's too hard to understand. Only 5. They're introducing it very early. I just want you to look at the teacher now and say to her, I speak English.
I speak English.
Very clearly.
Very clearly.
I know it very well.
And I know it very well.
I live in England.
I live in England.
The English understand me perfectly.
The English understand me perfectly.
My accent in English is amazing.
My accent in English is amazing.
Because that's not me.
Because that's not me.
I'm not 5.
I'm not 5.
I'm 40.
I'm 40.
I'm not at school.
I'm not at school.
I live in England.
I live in England.
I'm not beginning.
I'm not beginning.
I know it.
I know it.
I speak it.
I speak it.
It's natural to me.
It's natural to me.
They look at me as their kin
They look at me as their king
in England.
in England.
Kin as in like sister and brother. That's beautiful. So just tell her one more time. Say, that's not me because I'm not 5.
That's not me because I'm not 5.
I'm 40 and I don't need a teacher.
And I don't need a teacher.
I've learned it.
I've learned
I'm using it.
and I'm using
I live it every day.
I live it every day.
So now I'm going.
So now I'm going.
And I want you to turn around and walk out of the school and swing the door shut behind you. And just go get in your car and drive. Because you're not 5. You can drive. And you drive away and you just see the school getting smaller and smaller and smaller in the rearview mirror. Because you don't go there. So that's not you because you're not 5. Dropping yourself into the last scene where you're 7 and you sat on the chair and she's saying to you, don't move your hands. I want you to lift both your arms and wave them at her. Say, that's not me.
That's not me.
I'm not at school.
I'm not at school.
That's not me. I'm not 7. You are.
I need to move my legs.
Yes, move your legs as well. Move as much as you want.
Yes.
Yeah. Just letting it go. That stiff feeling.
Yeah.
You can move as much as you want. People think hypnosis is about being asleep and not moving. One lady was doing this with her feet, like she was walking on the air, and she was supposed to have an operation on her Achilles tendons, and she never had it done because, yeah, the pain went away. I see you wiggling your ankles now.
Yes, I feel that.
Yeah, feels.
No, it's
yeah,
like I am.
like need to release
I
them.
didn't do any exercises for days.
Yeah, you feel like you'd be sat still forever.
Yeah.
Because at school, you will have felt like you'd been sat still forever. That's how it will have felt. The longer you sat there, the more eternal it will have felt. And the more the aches will have been in your body, and you'll have tried to avoid moving and just let the pain be there. And now, like with my cricky neck that I sometimes still raise its head a little bit, I don't know why, maybe it won't after today. But that's all about moving. And you can't stop yourself from moving. That's what a tic is about. It's about involuntary movement. And often that when you regress a person back, that's why, because they've been forced into sitting still, standing still, queuing, sitting cross-legged, and been harshly reprimanded if they do move. So then in later life, like Lewis Capaldi, the twitch, people are twitching. And now, so just dealing with this scene and then moving on to that twitching, itching in the middle of your back, because you said to me about having this itch in the middle of your back for the past week or so, you keep having to scratch the middle of your back. Well, that again is connected into this having to sit still on the chair. If you have an itch on your back when you're trying to sit still in the school chair, what do you do with the itch?
Didn't think about that. No.
So I had to stop listening to my body. Yeah?
Yes.
Is that what you're telling me?
So,
We said earlier about men being dead from the neck down, about not feeling the feelings. Well, it ain't just men, is it? Because here you are, sitting in that chair, and if you don't ignore the itch on your back, you get hit with a ruler. So you're learning, they're teaching you to turn off your bodily sensations, to not understand your feeling, to avoid sensation and feeling. And now I, on a daily basis, am trying to teach, well, not trying, I'm telling people how to connect back to the feelings, feel the feelings, move the feelings, understand the feelings, know it's a path, know that it's an emotional scale, know that it's indicators and information, know that it's you communicating with you. But back at school, they taught you to ignore your bodily sensations and just keep still. Ignore your emotion and just sit still. And then we've got a nation of people who can't connect with the self or the feelings, who are saying, I've got anxiety, please help me. Instead of being able to think, got a bit of a feeling in my belly there, wonder what that's about. Let's get curious about my feelings. Because you weren't taught to be curious about your feelings, you were taught to sit still and ignore them. See the dangers and the negatives of that. So I want you to just tell the teacher, it's bad to tell me to keep still all the time, because
it's bad to tell me to stay still all the times because it's not good for me my health, even my mind, my body, my circulation in my body.
It helps you to learn.
No,
It's not good for my concentration.
It's not good. Not good for anything.
Because this might look like a scene that's not to do with English or learning, but of course it is, because how do you learn if you're trying to ignore the itch? How do you learn if your hand's cramping but you can't move it? How do you learn if you don't move, otherwise they're going to hit you? How do you learn? How do you take anything in? How do you, and then they can keep you in school for years and years and years, and you learn everything very slowly indeed, because it's not an environment conducive to learning in the first place. We can see here quite clearly. So just tell her, say, that's not me, I'm not 7.
That's not me, I'm not 7.
I'm 40. I don't want your class.
I don't want your class.
I'm not saying I'm going.
I'm saying I'm going.
My car's outside.
My car's outside.
I'm not staying a minute longer.
Not staying a minute longer.
I'm going to do some star jumps.
I'm gonna do some star jumps.
To liven my body back up.
To lift my body back up.
Because you've made it feel stiff.
Because you made me feel stiff.
And sore.
And sore.
And that's your fault.
And that's your fault.
Say to her, sod off.
Sod off.
Then watch her go. Is she leaving? Off she goes. It's all right, love. And then just get up out of the chair, do your star jumps. Feel the good sensation of your circulation rushing down to your fingertips and up to the top of your head and down into your toes. Feel yourself moving, feel yourself walking, feel your hips moving as you're walking out into the sunshine, across the playground or wherever, towards your car, car's in the car park. And just feeling the sun on your skin, feeling your body moving, feeling feminine, and knowing that's not you because you're not 7. You're 40 years old, you're master of your own destiny. You can jump, you can skip, you can dance, you can sing. Repeat after me. I can dance, I can sing.
I can dance, I can sing.
I can move whenever I want.
Whenever I want.
Nobody can force me.
Nobody can force me.
Nobody can make me sit still.
Nobody can make me stay still.
Nobody can restrict me.
Nobody can restrict me.
Or trap me.
Or trap me.
Or stick me to a chair.
Or stick me to a chair.
Because I decide.
Because I decide.
Because I'm an adult.
Because I'm an adult.
And I make my own choices.
And I make my own choices.
And I can see what hurt me.
And I can see what hurt me.
And I want to let it go.
And I want to let it go.
Because it was all crap.
Because it was all crap.
Just allowing that scene to gently fade away. And then knowing that that's not you, and that the only person who can change the old interpretations and the old meanings about those scenes is you. You're doing it, you've done it. You've massively empowered yourself through letting yourself know this knowledge about yourself, seeing where the problem came from, so you can just let it go. You're ready to let go of all the negative thoughts. You're ready now to let it go because it all makes sense. Absolutely makes sense. Our child who went through those things, being meant to sit on a chair like that, wouldn't want to do learning. Our child who found English very difficult at nursery school age when it was introduced too early, would feel they were crap at English. You come here today, you ask me, why did I not learn the English, do the English, be good at the English? Your mind shows you. School was sit still. English, you thought was difficult. The best thing to do was just stay in bed, away from someone hitting you with a ruler. And you thought to yourself at 2, sitting still's not that bad, laying still's not that bad, but when somebody imposes it upon you and you're not allowed to move, that's different from laying in bed. Perhaps those scenes are linked, because sometimes sitting in the chair you zoned out and imagined you were in bed, and that helped you to keep very still. But again, that's just linking learning with bed. It's linking learning being bad and bed being good. And people wonder why they end up bedridden and in the house and full of fibromyalgia. This is why. But you can see quite clearly what caused it. And you can absolutely let it go, because we've changed it. Told your mind that you're not 5, you're not trapped, you're not stuck to a chair, you're not 7. Nobody else is making decisions for you. You're making decisions for yourself. And now all that stuff's out of the way, you can make better decisions, stronger decisions, less pressured decisions. And you can also recognise yourself and how amazing your English is. Instead of believing yourself to be unheard, you can know that you are heard. Instead of not daring to speak, you can speak up confidently. And all these things will just happen for you automatically, as well as me putting them in a recording for you. Oh, just. And you know that. She had the therapy and you started speaking to everybody anyway. It was only this bit at work that was still stuck. And of course, school is work. It's the comparison. That's where you went to during the day when you were a kid, and work's where you go to during the day when you're an adult. So there's a correlation between the two. But when we were speaking earlier, you said about the itch in the middle of your back on the left-hand side halfway up. And we got to talking about it because I kept itching mine on the left halfway up. And then you said, I've had that for a few weeks. So as I speak to you now, the itch on the left-hand side of your back halfway up is been causing you to shift and scratch. As I speak right now, the itch is beginning to appear right in front of your face right now. You can see the itch in front of your eyes because it's got shape and it's got colour. As you see the itch right in front of your mind's eye vividly, really, tell me, what colour is it?
Red.
And what shape has it taken?
Don't know. Circle.
Say again?
Circle.
Circle. Perfect. Repeat after me. I'm the red circle.
I'm the red circle
That causes the itch.
that causes the itch.
And now I finally have a voice.
Now I finally have a voice.
I can say my role in Irina's life is to
I can say my role in Lydia's life is to
finish the sentence, which you can
make her move.
make her move. And I'm the red circle.
I'm the red circle.
And my intention is to.
And my intention is to make her to move, don't stay still.
Don't stay still. I'm the red circle. And my function is to.
And the red circle, and my function is to put her to move hands.
Move her hands. Lovely. And I'm the red circle, and I came to live with Irina when she was.
And the red circle, and I came to live with Irina when she was, I don't know, I think long time ago, or it's quite recently.
So looking at it, say, I've learned to relax.
Yes, I learned to relax.
I don't need you.
I don't need you.
I wasn't supposed to be moving
I wasn't supposed to be moving
all the time.
all the time.
I was supposed to be relaxed.
I'm supposed to be relaxed.
I don't want you itching me
I don't want you itching me
because I'm just relaxing now.
because I'm just relaxing now.
So I don't need you,
I don't need you.
and you can go.
You can go.
Just let me know when it's gone. Just get rid of it. Just like
Yes, I don't feel it.
gone. No more red circle in your sign. Gone out of your sign. Never out of your life. Because you came here for hypnosis, you learned how to relax really well, and then your mind went, I'm not supposed to relax, I'd best keep her moving, and then you've had this itch on your back that's led you back into your old pattern of moving all the time instead of relaxing. But that's okay, because now it's gone, and it probably would have gone by itself. We're only doing this to give people an example of how this works realistically. And it's just giving you an extra boost and shifting some stuff extra fast. Because when we were talking earlier on, it was mentioned about your pupils being dilated, and we weren't sure whether it was looking at the ring light. But last time you came, we didn't have the ring light, and your pupils were quite dilated then. And it leads people into having wrong thoughts about you if you've got bloodshot eyes or dilated pupils or slightly slurred speech or a bit of a limp. I remember once a vet came to do some sarcoid removal on the horse, and we phoned up afterwards and told the practice not to send him again. It was a lot of years ago, which is why I'm speaking of it. But we said we thought he was drunk and not to send him again. And he had a disease, I think MS, a label. and the slurred speech and the wobbly walk was not alcohol. It was something that needed sorting out in his mind. Probably memories of a very drunk dad, perhaps, that were leading to symptoms that looked like the label. But when we were speaking earlier, I noticed about your pupils being quite widely dilated. And it just can cause people to think, I don't know, that there's something not quite right with your eyes, or something they don't recognise. Because it's difficult sometimes to put your finger on exactly what it is when it's pupils that are dilated a long way. It can be quite, you can look at people for quite some time before you cotton on to what it is that you're looking at. So as I'm speaking to you, the pupils that are large are beginning to appear in front of your eyes with shape and colour. You can see the dilated pupils in front of your eyes, in front of your mind's eye vividly, and as you do, you can tell me what colour is it?
The eyes are blue, but the pupils are black.
And what shape has it taken?
A round circle.
Blue and black circles. So repeat after me. I'm the blue and black circles.
And the blue and black circles.
Cause the eyes to be dilated.
Cause the eyes to be dilated.
Now I have a voice.
Now I have a voice.
I can say my role is to.
My role is to.
Finish the sentence, which you can.
Help you see.
Help us see. And I'm the black and blue circles.
And the black and blue circle.
And my intention is to.
And my intention is to make you see clearly.
Make it clear to see. And I'm the black and blue circles.
And then the black and blue circle.
And my purpose is to.
And my purpose is to.
Finish sentence.
Maybe don't wear glasses.
So don't wear glasses.
Because I remember something when I've been the same 7 or 9.
When I was 7 or 9, they said.
I couldn't see something. My vision wasn't okay, and I've been to a check, and they put me some solution in my eyes to see the eyes, the back.
Mm-hmm.
And that solution makes my pupil dilated.
Mm-hmm.
And when I've been out in the car, I remember I couldn't keep my eyes open, and I've been kind of sleeping, keep my eyes closed the whole way. Was kind of 1 hour and a half, 2 hours drive. But I could still see the light, even with closed eyes. I could. Yeah. I felt that.
So dilated your pupils so far, even the light coming through your eyelid was still like too much.
That came into my mind now.
Yeah.
That maybe
that's okay.
With that.
It's okay. Your mind knows what's going on. Now, it's just bringing it up for you.
When I've been to a check here in the UK, my vision was okay. I didn't need any glasses. No. And even when I've been young, I didn't wear the glasses. I should wear them a month, but I didn't. No. And in that period, I broke the glasses to a friend with the ball, and I've been a bit punished. You got a bit punished for breaking your glasses? Yes, her glasses, and punished in the case. Her glasses. Her glasses were broken, and I've been punished that in that period I should wear the glasses, and kind of I've been forced to wear them, even if I didn't like them. But you quite clearly don't need glasses, don't wear glasses. I don't wear glasses. No. I don't need that. I don't want it. I don't like them. No. Yes. So your pupils being extra dilated, a little bit of a callback to having an eye test, and the claim of this black and blue circles is to help you see, make it clear, and not wear glasses. Yes, I see clearly. Yeah. So just say to the black and blue circles, thank you for helping. Thank you for helping. Don't need my eyes testing. Don't need my eyes testing. Probably never have that done again. Never have that ever again.
Because I know that my vision can remain sharp.
Because I know my vision can remain sharp.
Up to 100 years old.
Up to 100 years.
If I believe that.
If I believe that.
Because my eyes are regenerating themselves.
Because my eyes are regenerating themselves.
Like the rest of my body.
As the rest of my body.
All the time.
All the time.
Say to the circles, I don't need help to see.
I don't need help to see.
It's all perfectly clear to me.
It's all perfectly clear to me.
I've seen all I need to see.
I've seen all I need to see.
Of you anywhere.
Nobody.
You can go.
You can go.
Is it leaving?
I think yes.
Yeah. Well, watch and see if it goes. And if you don't go, tell it to sod off. Get rid of it. Let me know when it's gone out of your sight.
Feel a bit of pressure in my palm side.
That's good. That's good. That's good. But just let it melt like ice cream. That's your body, your actual physical body joining in with the story and the purple circles. That's your actual eyes now that you can feel the pressure in the back. That's your actual eyes now saying we don't need to overdilate the pupils anymore. And the amount of rest you are going to get from not over-forcing, overexposure on yourself all the time, it's going to be lovely. It's going to feel good. It's going to feel good.
Can this have a connection with migraines?
Yeah, of course. If you were letting too much light in every day of your life, of course you'd get a headache. Just allow the healing to happen. Just allow it. Release it away. See the black and blue circles leave. So they're not there. Let me know when they've gone. And then the pressure, just melting it and moving it. It's not pressure. It's energy. It's energy. It's energy.
Yes, it's
yeah, movement, energy in
yes,
your cells, changing, movement, energy. Feels like pressure because it's something happening. It's movement. And when things move around, there's less room. If you put 50 children on a trampoline, told them all to stand still, it'd probably be all right. If you told them all to jump about, there'd be a lot of pressure to try and stop each other falling off. It's fine. Just allowing it to do its thing. Allowing it to release, relax, repair, unwind.
Yes, I remember I used to have migraines in Romania.
Yeah.
And since I came here, I didn't have migraines.
It's change of environment. It's an amazing thing. This is why I don't, if I can avoid it, I don't visit people in their homes to do hypnosis, because changing environment is more valuable than anything to get them out of the, well, more valuable than a lot of things, to get them out of the situation into my office. It makes it easier to help them. And it's the same with you coming away from Romania, you know, change of circumstances, change of surroundings, change of societal attitude, change of everything when you came here. Just allowing them, whatever there is to do with that, just to gently drift away. Going all your old ways are far, far behind you now. Every imprint, every impression, every idea was ever detrimental to you is shrinking, fading, going, gone. Patterns you used to have, seen the reason for them, don't want them, let them go. Only person fixing you is you. And you absolutely have done it all. For sure. I just want to record a little bit to put into your recording. So just relax for 2 minutes. I just have a few things that I want to say. You know what it is for all your old ways to be behind you. You've already seen how massive changes come with hypnotherapy, and here's more massive changes on the way. You have skipped up another level, leveled up. Your sight is sharp and clear. All your instinct and intuition turned up full. Your volume of your voice has risen slightly, and the tone has changed. You like the sound of it in your own ears. As you speak, you feel proud of yourself, of the way that you deliver what you're going to say, the speed at which you speak. And you're so pleased when you can see how people are listening, clocking what you're saying, really understanding you. You're proud of your accent too. You like the way the English words sound when they come out of your mouth with your accent. It's clear that people can understand what you're talking about. Everybody gets you. Your English is really good. You live in it every day. You live in England. The English see you as their kin, their sister or brother. They can tell by the way you speak that you've been here a long time, compliment you often on how easy it is to understand you. Even people like me, who are a little bit worried about language barriers and not understanding, they feel completely at home. I feel totally relaxed when I listen to you, because you're easy to understand, and you're recognising that about yourself now. There was other things that you couldn't recognise about yourself because of the limiting blocks that were still in place. But now that they've gone as well, there's a lot of other things that you remember and recognise about yourself. Happy memories coming back and flooding in. And realisations about just how amazing you are, how welcome you are in the world, how safe you are in the world. The struggle's over. You know, English is easy, it's yours, you've learned it, you've done it, you don't need to learn it any further. You sound clear and easily understood. It's in the bag, it's a skill that you have absolutely accomplished and use on a daily basis. Maybe it continues to improve, but you're not really focused on that. You know that things improve just by practice and using them, and you just let it all flow. When you speak, it does flow just like a stream, easily. And you're proud of yourself, and it's easy to speak up at work. It's one of the places you enjoy speaking the most. You feel good and calm and relaxed and comfortable. You know what you're saying is clear and that you're easily understood, and you speak up confidently. You feel impassioned, your patience renewed, slowing down in life. The release of pressure from behind your eyes, so welcome. That restriction just gone away, released. It was impatient to be let go, and so it never came back. There's no trapped or restricted feelings left. You move easily, you feel flexible and free. People sometimes do try to get a better look in your eyes. And it's all because they can see there's something in your eyes they think they want, and really it's just the removal of fear. It's got scared you, made you feel stuck. It's washed away. You're even allowed to appear perfect to those who witness your dedication, your loyalty, and your kind ways, and your clear positive intention out in the world. If people want to view you as perfect, you free yourself to be complimented by them and admired. You're grateful to be filling shoes that were made for you. Uncovering for you is simple as rolling back a rug. Deciphering for you is as slick as silk on smooth skin. And joining the dots is simple. Your mind saw what was happening, the false beliefs, and everything falsified has fallen away. The truth shines through you, around you, and in your wake. So I'm going to start to bring it back to full awareness. I'll finish the rest of your recording later. Even without my voice, you hear these words. You are healing yourself in the most stellar ways. Even now, you drift into the most deeply healing, powerful, profound, and transformative level. You know the real you. You know you don't have to be on the roller coaster anymore. That you can just relax, know what you want, launch it, and watch it come into existence. Feeling full of forgiveness and peace, feeling extraordinarily light. On the counts of 1 and 2, effortlessly beginning to return to your full awareness, feeling an abundance of faith and happiness swelling in your heart. The counts of 3 and 4, feeling liberated on the count of 5, feeling elated. You can take a deep breath, open up your eyes. And take a long deep breath.